Welcome back to my channel. First, we're going to start with a disclaimer. You're going to hear two different audio styles in this video. I had already recorded this video once, and for whatever reason, the sound didn't record. So the second part where I do the comparisons, I'm just going to record over. So the sound will sound a little bit different. I'm doing that because it would be too hard for me to dig back out the comparison figures that I used. And I do want to show those off. With that being said, thank you for coming back. Please comment, subscribe, like, and actually we're going to talk about that later in the video. I want you to pay attention because there is going to be a contest. But today we're taking a look at Giant Size X-Men number 1, Banshee. Banshee is one of my favorite X-Men characters. When I was a kid, he wasn't really used much as I was first getting into the X-Men. He routinely has a history of being depowered or losing his voice. It's kind of ridiculous. But then around the time I was in 7th grade, Marvel did this whole Phalanx convent. And part of it was Generation Next, which led into the Generation X comic that had Banshee become the leader of this new team. And I loved it. One of my all-time favorite panels of Marvel history is Banshee taking out some Phalanx. It is absolutely gorgeous artwork. I think it's one of the Kubrick brothers. So, I mean, he's been a favorite of mine for years. Which was one of the other reasons I got that 60th anniversary set, is at both Gambit and Banshee. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. First and foremost, as you can see, he's done in his classic green and yellow that he wore back when he was a villain. Yes, he started off as an X-Men villain, kind of. And then when he joined the X-Men, this has been his traditional colors. But as you can see here, he's nicely done. He's got his collar. He's got that yellow V, he's got his cape, and he does look great. He of course comes with an alternate head, which you can see, which is the same head on the 60th anniversary. He does come with 3 new hands, so you can do a little bit more posing, and of course they just work by pulling out the hand and putting it back in. As far as this sculpt goes, I'm pretty sure this head is different than the one that came with the 60th anniversary. Unfortunately, that is put away into storage at the moment, so I don't really know. But it just has this wonderful little smirk that I don't remember the other one having. I mean, it is a fantastic looking smirk. All he needs is his pipe. And you've got those lovely mutton chops, sideburns that he has. It is a fun looking figure. Oh yeah, and he comes with a copy of his comic book that he appears in. We don't need that in there, but I'm going to keep it. So as far as articulation goes, it's going to be what you expect. His head technically can do a 360 if it wasn't for the collar, but you can't get the up and down rotation as best you can. So you can look up, you can look down. Because of his cape, he is limited with articulation in the arms. So you're not going to be able to get that full 360 without kind of like your cape getting in the way, but it is there. He, of course, has the butterfly, so you can position this. The arms can go up, they can go down. You do get upper arm, you do get double elbow, you do get hand rotation, and of course the hands pop out. You do get waist rotation, again the cape limits it. You do get leg forward, cannot go that far back because of the butt. Very well sculpted butt at that. He does get double knee. You do get upper leg rotation, upper thigh rotation, and the standard feet. And he does come with ab crunch, so you can put him in a bath and he can kind of float. But yeah, it is Banshee. And there he goes throwing his comic book. Silly fool, that comic's worth a lot of money. So that brings me to the other thing I want to talk about. I'm having a contest. How would you like to have on this figure? You see I do have an extra one here in the back. I'm up to 151 subscribers, which is just amazing for me because really I only started this channel for 2 friends of mine because it's too hard to type all my thoughts sometimes. So I want to get up to 170. It's a simple goal. I need 19 subscribers. If you want to win this figure, this is what I need you to do before December 18th. I need you to subscribe, I need you to like, and I need you to comment on this video. There are some rules, of course. United States only. I'm broke. I can't afford to ship internationally. If you are a friend of mine in real life, or my nephew, unfortunately, because you know me, I'm going to have to immediately disqualify you. But that doesn't mean that there won't be other contests in the future. So please, this is for me to try to get engagement up on this channel, which is something I would love to have. I'd love to read your comments. I'd love to comment to your comments. I want to make this more fun and interesting than just another dude talking about toys. I want to hear your comments. I want to hear what you like about Banshee. I want to hear what you like about Evil Lynn or whatever comes across. What are things that you like about these figures or these characters? What do you feel works best? So, yes, until December 18th, 2025, all I'm looking for is 19 new subscribers for you to like this video, to comment, and subscribe. That's it. Now let's go down on to the comparison. All right, here we have Banshee with the 60th anniversary Banshee, as well as Siren. And right off the bat, you can take a look to see how they're similar and different. Of course, I do have the alternate heads on. The 60th anniversary is done in the yellow and blue. It comes with that giant belt that I didn't even realize he had on until I did this. But it is pretty much just a recolor, and well, I have the head swapped. Siren, of course, is done in her traditional coloring. She's probably the worst Marvel's Legend figure I've ever bought, because she doesn't even get a screaming face, which ruins the whole point of the character. But yeah, so this is a figure for people who love Banshee or want to complete their new Genesis X-Men team, or even fans of Generation X. Thank you very much for watching. By the way, you can now follow me on bluesky. If you liked what you saw, please comment down below, and please like and subscribe. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.